live from Gene Autry Way. Welcome to Angel Stadium. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, Michael Lorenzen. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he's a guy that needs to establish himself, just settle in that first time through the order, be able to command your first pitch, maybe a secondary pitch, and not show too much. That will allow you to get through the order a couple of times before having to turn it over to the bullpen in those middle innings. They're looking for this guy to get through the lineup a couple of times at least, limit some damage, and just keep him in this ball game.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. 2-2. Stays alive. At the belt and fires. In the air, left field. Marsh gets under it. Makes the catch. One down. Luis Ariz stands in. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next offering is in for a strike. Bounced out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Carlos Correa. And the 3-1. And he walked him.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Out towards right center field. Trout sizing this one up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Minnesota. We go to the bottom of the first. Today's starting pitcher, Sonny Gray. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be.
This one squared up down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's fair, and it is gone. He'll circle the bases, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Buxton should have this one. And there's 1 down.
Batting third.
And next for the Angels, Jared Walsh. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. Now a fly ball to right center. Buxton turns and moving to his left. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Walsh on at second with 2 down. The 1-2. This one popped up. Polanco settles under it. And that will end the inning. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. strike two. Lorenzen, he's kind of interesting. You know, when you dig into the tendencies, he does a good job of limiting the hits, but the walks continue to be a problem. Trout is there. He's got it, and there's one away.
Well, he's got such nasty stuff that I think, you know, hitters, they're just not as willing to try to get something because it's hard to square them up. And when you have pitches that are ending up just outside the strike zone, until they get called for strikes, hitters are not going to pull the trigger.
Next pitch downstairs. It's 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
You know, against a guy like this, I'm looking for something straight. I'm not going to be successful hitting anything that's got movement on it. I've got to look for a four-seamer and try to get it up in the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Gary Sanchez now. They say it went. The pitch. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Doing here for the Twins, and it remains 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Max Stassi. Oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. A shot to left, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Joe Adele. That one ripped. And it's gone! A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. And now it's Matt Duffy. And the pitch. Fly ball down the line. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's David Fletcher. Lifted in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kirilloff puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. And now batting, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout, just a special player, a special human, does everything well on the baseball field and seems to do it as well off the field.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Now here is Jared Walsh. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Jared Walsh blasts one out, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Jarrell Cotton. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 7-0.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Buxton makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at Angel Stadium, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Alex Kirilloff. Next offering is in for a strike.
The count is 1 and 2.
Next pitch just misses. The count now 2 and 2. And that one off the outside edge.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one down the line. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out. Giorgella steps in. One down, base is empty. Rips one to right. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. Here's Byron Buxton. On the ground. The throw to first. That takes care of Buxton. Luis Arias, the next twin up to hit. Chopper right side. Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding one. They continue to trail 7. Back in Anaheim, set for the bottom of the third. Max Stassi comes up to hit. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going. On the other way.
So man aboard. Joe Adell will hit next. On the ground to second, might be 2. They get 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Matt Duffy, the next to hit for the Angels. Check swing, but he went too far. 1 and 2. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Welcome back. Now Correa up to hit. 3 and 2 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Correa aboard here at first with nobody out. And that chance handled. Quick feed to second for 1. On to Walsh. That's 2. Two outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Miguel Sano. Smash to the left side. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Whips it to first on the run. And that'll do it. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, David Fletcher. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He decides to hold on to it, and he reaches safely.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here is Brandon Marsh. The next pitch misses, and it's 3 and 2. Nobody out, runner at first. Fouled off again, and it remains 3 and 2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 1 away.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this.
Has some trouble with it. Throw comes in quickly as the lead runner at third gets the stop sign.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And here's the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Hit hard, base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they now lead by 9. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. Bounce to the right. That takes care of Rendon. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Walsh on third with 2 out. Line drive brings it in for the 3rd out. We've played 4. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 5th, and here's the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And next for Minnesota, Alex Kirilloff. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at-bat. Ground ball right side, and he's safe at first.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Here's Gio Urshela. Doubled in his first AB. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Trout makes his way towards it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25,
Byron Buxton, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. On the mound now for the Twins, Jorge Alcala. He comes in with his team trailing by a ball.
Yeah, we pulling up, kicking in the front door. Yeah, say you about that action, we know that's a front door. Yeah, say you make the trap jump, that's what's up, bro. Yeah.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
Kicks and fires. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Man at first. And next for L.A., Joe Adell. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 out. Matt Duffy getting ready to hit.
number 5, second baseman, Matt Duffy.
And here it comes. Ground ball, could be 2. And it finds its way through for a hit. Kepler to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now it's the shortstop, David Fletcher. And the right-hander deals. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Over to Polanco, they get 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. We're through 5. Top 6. And the batter now, Luis Arias. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Archie Bradley comes on now, and a healthy-sized lead for him to go to work with. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Here's Carlos Correa. One and 2 here. On the ground, right side. Sends it to Walsh. And a couple of quick outs. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. The 1-1. Short hop liner, handled it short. Gathers and throws. He's in there.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
He swings and fouls one off. Comes the 2-2. Stays alive. Two outs. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. Miguel Sano sends it out, and they cut into the deficit. It's 9-2.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now batting Max Kepler. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. One and 2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Slow roller to first. No throw, he's safe at first. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. The 1-1. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the result slides, but it gets by him. Throw in Holt's the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. First and second, 2 down. And now for the Twins, Alex Kirilloff. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Kepler coming home. Now a long throw home. Tag, safe at home. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
2 on, 2 outs. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2. Sanchez, the lead runner, out at second. Kirilloff at first, 2 out of the inning. Stays alive. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. Top of the order due up in the home half. Bottom of the 6th. So in now for the Angels, Brandon Marsh. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
And that one moves his feet. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
Here's Trout. Swings and misses, and we're filled up. Righty to the plate. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer, and they add a couple more. It's 11-3. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Two outs, base is empty. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. This guy has turned into a beast. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that ends the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. We're through 6 full. You're watching. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Byron Buxton. Next pitch is popped up and puts the squeeze on that. 1 away. Luis Arias now at the plate. In the air right field. Adele on the move. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 4.
Carlos Correa, the next Twin up to hit. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Twins retired in short order. Still 11-3. Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom of the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Max Stassi. That's hard hit on the line. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Digging in, Joe Adele. And a foul ball, he stays alive. No outs, runner on second. The 2-2. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Runner tags up for third. And he's in there as he tests the arm in left. 1 away on the fly out. And now, Matt Duffy. Right-handed reliever. Out to short. Correa collects it. Whips it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Cody Stashak. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. And now the shortstop, David Fletcher, for the 4th time tonight. Next offering is fouled back. And now it's 1-2. Stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And coming up, it's the Angels 12 and the Twins 3. New Aaron Luke gets the call from the pen, and he's got a nice lead to work with. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. So man aboard. So up next for Minnesota, Miguel Sano. The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it. Max Kepler at the plate.
Now batting, right fielder,
Polanco, the base runner at first with 1 out. Fly ball to right. Adele pulls that one down, 2 away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Kicks and deals. Got him looking. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now, Brandon Marsh. 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss. This one in the air right field. Kepler going back some more, and there's 1 down.
the center field, number 27.
Trout, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
He makes the grab, 2 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Jared Walsh. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Angels retired 1-2. We go to the 9th. Now the left fielder, Alex Kirilloff. The pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Gio Urshela to the plate. And a pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Kirilloff, the lead runner at second. Urshela at first with no outs. There's one, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. 2 on with 1 out. Luis Arias. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Jose Suarez.
Number 54.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And down on strikes he goes. Now only one out remaining. Carlos Correa, the next twin up to hit. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That one out to right. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, these guys got the bats going early with a huge second inning, and they never really look back. When you have that type of focus, you're confident.